Bonjour, je m'appelle Leah.
Je m'appelle Sharon.
If you're joining us for the first time, we're taking a tour of France in our imaginations.
This is in support of my efforts to learn to speak French. Leah already speaks French fairly well, but she's a good sport and agreed to help me out.
So this week and next, our virtual tour takes us to the Pays de la Loire region, which is a rather new name for the area that includes the historic provinces of Maine and Anjou, plus some of Brittany, Poitou, Perche, and Touraine.
We'll start near the coast in the city of Nantes, which is historically and culturally part of Brittany and the sixth largest city in France. Nantes was the seat of the Dukes of Brittany, and their castle is open for visitors.
This city was a major port for the slave trade in the 18th century. A meditative public park commemorates the victims of this disturbing time in French history and also highlights ongoing global struggles against slavery.
Jules Verne was born in Nantes. The city pays homage to the pioneering novelist with a small amusement park inspired by his surrealist adventure stories. Le Machin de Lille looks like fun for kids of all ages. Who wouldn't want to take a ride in a mechanical elephant or a giant bug on a carousel?
Nantes is a fabulous city and considered one of the best in France for quality of life, but there is even more to discover in this region.
Traveling upriver from Nantes, you will come to the village of Chalon-sur-Loire and find what may be one of the quirkiest and most unexpected establishments in France.
Le Lenin Café is a museum devoted to the father of the Soviet Union.
It also offers Russian food, music, and a program of resistant tourism. Then, continuing upstream, find Angers, which is of historic importance to the French and the English. The Plantagenet dynasty started here. Those were the medieval rulers of England and parts of France for 3 centuries. The final stop on this week's tour is Saumur. We are now in wine country. This beautiful historic village is surrounded by vineyards that produce some of France's finest wines. We'll talk more about that next week. I can recommend a classic novel set in Saumur, Eugénie Grandet by Balzac. It captures provincial life in early 19th century France. Incidentally, our second Russian link for this episode, I'll note that the great Russian novelist Fyodor Dostoevsky was enamored of Balzac's work, and he launched his own literary career by translating Eugénie Grandet into Russian. For links and more information, visit our website at twofemmes.com. That's all for this week. Wait, you must be wondering, what about the chateau? How can we do an episode on the Loire Valley and not show those fabulous castles? Don't worry, we'll get to that. Most of them are in the Centre Val de Loire, which we'll visit in 2 weeks.
Join us next week when we explore the food and wine,
Mostly wine,
of this region. Also, please subscribe to our channel if you'd like to encourage us, and feel free to leave comments. We'd love to know about your favorite places in France.
À bientôt!
À bientôt!